use of mirror bonds is something that's, you know, been a hot point for longer than I've been on the legislature. Is that something you would, you know, do you have any specific thoughts on their use?
Well, put it this way. If your question is, what is my opinion on mirror bonds, I would say that I'm not prepared to comment on that today. But I would like to add that there are certain candidates that may have a little bit more of a financial background than I do. But also, I think we need to look at that any person who takes this job, there will be a learning curve in the beginning. And that's why I'm assembling a team of people that bring the qualities that I don't have.
David, how do you feel about the role of the ECFSA, the control board, so to speak? Well, should we do borrowing through them?
Well, to give you an idea, Mr. Hardwick, when the red-green budget started and the Fiscal Stability Board was appointed by New York State, I think it was a very important time in the fiscal activity of Erie County. I think at this point that control board has been reduced to a soft board, and I think that's because there's been teamwork between the legislature, the controller, and the county executive. And I believe at this point the controller is probably in a better position to borrow than the stability board.
So you feel you would be against then, or you would have a bias against using the control board to borrow?
No, I didn't say that I'd have a bias. What I said is that I believe that the controller is currently in a better position. Now,
well, that's the same as having a bias. I mean, your bias is towards the controller rather than the control board borrowing.
Right.
Okay. Why do you feel that way?
Well, my understanding is that the former controller was very successful in that process.
In borrowing?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you, Mr. Chair.